Alright, I'm gonna be very blunt this video, and I'm not trying to like make anyone mad or like distinguish anyone's feelings or say what you're feeling is not real or whatever. Like I'm not trying to hate on anyone and make it seem like I'm better or something. That's not the point of this video. Um, but my claim is, I guess the title is a little misleading. But my claim is, depression really doesn't exist, and I say that. I mean that in like 75% of the cases. I say the other 25, mental illness does obviously exist, but I think as humans, as a society right now, we're way too early to diagnose like mental problems. And it could literally just be like you could say you're depressed, and a doctor could say, okay, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just gonna go through like my personal um, troubles. But like a doctor told me I was depressed and I had all these issues, dude, I had to just like get a life and go outside. That like the antidepressants and like the ADHD medicate, none of it like actually like did anything for my life. It just made everything worse. I'm not gonna lie. That's my own personal experience, and I feel like I've heard that a lot from people who kind of struggle with that. Um, so stop like claiming you're depressed, dude. Even if you are, just you gotta believe, low key. You just gotta believe that you're not. You gotta like convince yourself you're not. And the way I did that is literally just like go outside. Um, I feel like a lot of people when they're like depressed, they stay in the room, they don't leave, don't push themselves, they just kind of sit. Literally, what I did is I turned my PC off. I was brutally addicted to video games for 5 years straight, probably. So 2020, 2021, I'm like I'm quitting. Literally didn't turn on my PC for 2 years straight. Like it did not. My fan did not go on for 2 years, and that's because I'm like, something's gotta change. I got out of my room. I pushed out. I stayed busy. Staying busy is also something that really helps me a lot. When I'm busy, I honestly feel like I'm my best. So when I'm always doing stuff, I'm always pushing it. I'm always pushing my limit. I'm always, just out there. You gotta push yourself, dude. And if you believe you're depressed, in your head, you're not gonna push yourself at all. You're like, oh, I'm depressed. I can't do this. All right, bro. Like, you're not gonna make it. If you truly want to get out of like that hole you're in, you gotta believe you can do it. You're not depressed. Just get outside, bro. That's literally all you have to do. Um, so yeah, like again, I'm not trying to like distinguish anyone's feelings or I don't even know if that's the right like word, but I'm just saying I'm trying to inspire you. I guess if you're someone who thinks they're never gonna get out of feeling like that or they're always doomed to fail or all this stuff, dude, I can promise you you're not. Because I definitely was. I was doomed to fail. Like if I didn't get up and turn off my PC and like get out of my room, I honestly probably would have failed. I would not be in this crazy nice apartment living alone. I would be definitely living at home, doing nothing with my life, and dude, it's not worth it. Get out, push it. It's gonna suck. First couple weeks, first couple months, first couple years, dude. It might suck so bad. But just kind of going off of what I said in my other video, when it sucks, it's the best. Like, pause. When it's like your life is terrible and everything's going wrong, that's when you're the best. You're improving the most. Literally, you are improving like literally 90 degrees up. When your life is good and you got a lot of stuff going for you, like for example, me right now, I kind of have trouble like making that threshold higher, because I feel like I'm going like this instead. You guys can literally be going like this. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, just acknowledge that you can do it, bro. We're all gonna make it out, and um, don't believe what some doctor tells you, like, oh, you're depressed, you're all this, you have all this wrong with you, dude. It's not worth it. If you believe you have something wrong with you, you are gonna have something wrong with you. Like I'm not saying to like just kill your mental illness or whatever, but like I feel like we get way too much in our heads, especially when a doctor tells you, "Hey, this is wrong with you." I feel like that's just like, come on, like really, like at least for me, when a doctor told me that, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, my life is over." No, it's not, bro. And honestly, I don't even think I was really depressed. I just think I needed to leave my room and get myself out there. I don't feel depressed right now. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that's the case for everyone, but at least for me, and I feel like a lot of people could help or um, take my advice and at least find some comfort or some betterness in their lives. So, yeah. Oop.